Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So are you ready for Paper Pumpkin? I am. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of the last card. Okay, so March 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 3. So this is what we're using for this card, but let's set that aside and let me show you, as this is the 3rd video, so I only did this for 5. You got the garden green spot. We're going to go over what you get in the kit. The stamp sets. You got 2 stamp sets. You got this one with the flower, heartfelt thanks, have a beautiful birthday. Guys, I cut birth off and now I have a stamp that says have a beautiful day. It's the little things that matter, and you've been on my mind in these. Yes, I mentioned in the last video that I might cut off the birthday, and I just did it. And I'm going to be very, very happy with it. I know I will be. So here we go. This is Memorable Meadows, and you have this one, and this one. 3 of each. The coordinating colors are down here. The QR code to do other projects. A visual of everything in the kit. Now, Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Berry Burst, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, and Very Vanilla. Just to say a few, right? Just to say a few. Now, there is something I have not opened yet. These wooden bits came in the kit. Not my favorite thing, but we'll see what I can come up with if I use them at all. This is half of one of the kits that is in the wrong compartment. So as you can see, I'm keeping these and the trash bit, right? So I'm using 3 of these bits in today's card. You saw me video number 1. I used the other side of this as a trash bit card. Came out great. You got adhesive back sequence, the dimensionals, and glue dots. And what is that? Oh, that's a scrap piece. Wrong container. Sentiment strips. So you got 4 of these. I've already used one. This is vellum, but it's like cardstock vellum. It's really thick stuff. So you got 2 different sizes. You got this size and this size. So see, there's those. Now this is 4 1/4 by 11, but it is both sides. Very, very pretty. You saw this half of one of these already. I used this half in card number 1, and I still have this half to use. This is the other card base, which I've already shown you twice other times. I'm going to do it. I want to put this on a massive card, which now that I'm looking at it, I just didn't want to lose that tree, but maybe it would. We'll have to see. I doubt it. I think I'm going to make it go that way. This bit I'm keeping, but I doubt if I'm going to use it. This bit, I know I'm going to be using it, and I'm going to be making a card that goes in that envelope. So that shows you what came in the kit. This is going to be a quick and easy one, guys. So I have one of my pre-made card bases. This was from July 2021's add-on for that kit. So this is a card envelope. I have another one here, and it had another design. There were 3 designs, and I must have bought 3 or 4 packages, guys. So it's just kind of crazy what I do. So I want to use this, and so far that's all I have. So let's do so. Yay! Stamp and Pierce Mat. My watch is going to drive me crazy. Got this new watch, and it is notifying me of every little thing that's happening. That little ding is it notifying me. So we do need to do some smushies because we're going to use this great big stamp. And we're going to use 3 sentiments on the front. So I'm just going to add, and we're going to use Memento Black. I keep debating whether I really want to, but unless I want to cut the stamp apart, we're using the black Memento. So now I'm going to flip it over. And I have 2 that go this direction with the scoop. 1 scoop is going to the right, 2 of them are going to the left. So we're going to ink this stamp up, and let's get it all inked up. That looks better. I don't want to go on to that gold bit, so it's a little hard to see. All right, let's just go for it. I want to stay. That looks good. All right, so we're going to do that 2-part stamping. This is part 1. There's our image, very bold, very bold. Our next one. Trying to angle it so I get more of the other one on there. There's that. There's 2. This one's going on the other direction, so it's going to be this flower and leaf. Like so. All right. Not being done. We're not going to stamp the envelope, but we are going to stamp the inside of the card. I mean, we're going to stamp the envelope, but not with this. So this is going to go right down there. Okay. Now our envelope is going to get stamped. I mean, that would be pretty just black and white. So this one, we're just going to ink it right there. And we're going to do a tall one and a small one. And this is going to be black as well. And I kind of want this, oh, I guess I should have made it higher. We'll just do the whole thing. There. And this needs, we're going to stick it right there. So our envelope is done for the moment. The black is all done. And we are going to now use the second part of the stamp. I'm trying to figure out where I can set this where the black ink won't go anywhere. All right. We need thinking fingers. Where are those stamps? Where are the... Oh, I covered them up. Please don't be all stuck together. 1. So we have our leafy bit. Wonder if I can go on this side here. This will be the last time I use this. So this now, this one is going to go right there, like so. And we need garden green, because that is the color in the kit. Mossy Meadow too. But I think Mossy Meadow would be just too dark. And I'm going to figure out, I didn't do the smushy thing. So I got to figure out, that is just not inking up well on that really flat stamp. I don't want it that dark. So stamp off. It's going to be stamped off, and I've got to clean it off because now it's got ink where I don't want the ink. Okay, so we're going to bring the ink pad to the stamp itself. Okay, that looks good. We're going to ink off that, stamping off, and then we're going to ink our leaf. Now we're going to repeat that with this larger bit because we need that little bit there. And don't know why that is not like, that's really weird. I guess we can get it. We only need a little bit of it right there. And we need to do this, of course, on the other one. So the little bits, right there. Then I need to take it to the ink. Stamp off and stamp on. And don't we have a third? Yes, we have the inside. Please ink up. Stamp off. Do that one. We get twice of that one. And this one. Okay, so we have that, and we need to do a little inking on here because let's just take it like that. There. All right, so that's done with the leaf. Oh no, we have the other side. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. So we're going to have to take the ink pad to the block. I think it's splotchy because of how I inked it up. So we're going to stamp off. And then now it lines up. There we go. That's all we need of that block. And we don't need the garden green, though we may use this for our sentiments. Now we need our big petals. And we are going to do... I think I want to do a combination of fresh freesia and Highland heather. Yes, I do. So the large petal, if I can get this, let's do the inky business. Oh, smushy, smushy, smushy. Okay. So which one are we going to do? We're going to work on this large one. Fresh freesia. I want to like wipe this off on my hands. No. No, no, no. We're going to do fresh freesia and then Highland heather with the next part. So fresh freesia. We have to ink up the whole thing. And I got to test because do I want it solid or do I want it stamped off? I'm thinking stamped off still. So stamp off and then line it up. There we go. If I want it darker, I can always stamp off again and re-stamp on top of it. And I don't. I'm really happy I chose to stamp off. Stamp off. And this time we're doing the small one. Really, really pretty. Stamping off again. I'm going to stamp it right on top of it so it's not taking up so much ink. It's leaving some on here. All right, there we go. Next is the, let's see what this one looks like. This is supposed to go somehow like this on the inside. So I don't know if I want that or if I want it stamped off and then stamped. Let's try the Gorgeous Grape. Now I'm going to stamp directly from Highland Heather into the Gorgeous Grape because this is lighter. So stamp off. I just want to get a look-see. Okay, we're going to go Gorgeous Grape. I'm going to stamp off. And then, why does that like seem not like where? Okay, right there. Right there. I do like that. Okay. Good choice. Good choice. Stamp off. And then get that lined up. Now, this one is going to be the one lined up here. Oh, and I just did it full strength. That's okay. This one can be that much darker. That's going to be fine. Do not worry about it. Now, for the centers, I'm thinking the centers need to be yellow. And I don't have any Flower Soft yellow. But I'm thinking Daffodil Delight. That was one of the colors. I'm thinking even Pale Papaya would be really pretty on that. Pale Papaya, Daffodil Delight. I'm going to go Pale Papaya. Ouch, ouch, my knee. I'm thinking, let's see, Bumblebee. Into the retired door I'm digging. I want to see what color. It's not quite Pale Papaya, is it? So let's go Daffodil Delight. And I almost dumped that into my ink pad over here. Now I'm going to test it out. This is a very bold image. Full strength. So we're going to do this one full strength and do this one. We're going to go with the lighter. And they gave you 2 different sizes, and I don't think it's going to matter which one you do. So this one looks like it's that one. And stamp off and then stamp. And so this is the other one. Mush, mush, mush. Stamp off. Stamp. All right. So those are done. Now to figure out what color I'm going to stamp the sentiments in. So let me get a look at the card. And you're going to see what I was. So this is going to go up here. This one's going to go here. And this one's going to go there. Just like that. It's just broken up. In between here, we are going to have the sentiments. And I don't really want to do them in black, but I'm thinking Gorgeous Grape. Not Highland. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't stamp the inside. I just realized that our flowers did not get stamped. They did not get stamped at all. So this is the wee little one. Right there. Let's get that done. And we can even do, let's do this even, the little one. Way up there, you guys probably can't see that one, but it's done now. It's done, it's done, it's done. And this one needs the double stamp, and it is in Fresh Freesia. Stamped off. Stamped off, and it's got an icky on there. What is an icky? It's because this is here, and I stamped on there. It's got a line. So that's an icky. That's the icky. We don't want the icky. I don't even think that's lined up all the way, but it's not going to matter. And we did full strength, Gorgeous Grape, stamp off, stamp off. There we go. Now we didn't forget. Now we are going to we're going to stamp some little speckly bits in the, geez, I am just like, let's do it this way. Because that was getting distracting. I don't know about you guys. So now we need the Highland Heather. Yes. Highland Heather. There's one. Two. All of these for one card. Yes, I wasn't sure what to do with them. I didn't like them the way they had them, so I had to do my own thing, everybody, and this is what I came up with. Card base. Where did... ah! So here we're going to repeat what we did. Just like that. Gorgeous little card so far. This is that one. Oh, wait a minute. This is here, here, and here. And we're going to use this. But first of all, we are going to use You've Been on My Mind. And we have to do the smushy smushy, sorry, because it hasn't been used yet. So smushy smushy. Gorgeous grape. I know this one is going to go right down here. It's crooked. Oh, that's okay. It's not much. It's not very crooked. It's just a little off. Now we're going to do, where is the, it's the little things that matter. So this one is going to go right there. This one is going to go up here. I need those there so I know where to place my stamp. This is going to do right there. And that's the wrong ink color. Let's just stamp it off because it's only Highland Heather. It's not that different. So I don't need to see the placement. I can remember. Right here. Next is the more difficult one to place. So there's that one. There's this one. And this one here. And this is the one I cut off, everybody. Have a beautiful day, just like that. But again, I got to move everything again because I forgot we got to do the smushy, smushy, smushy. Last time for the smushy, smushy dance there. That's going to be so cool. Oh, I need to, looks like there's a little line from the H I'm going to have to work on cutting off. So my little speckly bits and Highland Heather is going to come in. And we are going to do speckles. Turn it this way. And curve it up and around. So we have that one. Now we're going to do speckles here, right off to the side. And then here, we're going to lead from there all the way down to here. And we're going to fill this out. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. But this one, no, I like the trailing bit. I'm wondering, do I add, yes, we're going to add a little bit of speckles over here and a little bit up here And do I want to connect those? I don't think so. I like that. I'm leaving it. Believe it or not, I am leaving it. So next, before we put that together, we need to get some color on our flowers for our envelope. So blender pen time. Let's see what ink pad has ink in the, well, that's not enough. So let's close that one up. That one doesn't have any either, but we're going to try that. Get the sides. This is the Highland Heather. So I just want to come around. I'm not going for perfection here. I'm staying away from the black and just doing it in the center, and I'm just picking the ink off of my sides. You can see it right there, right? Anywhere I can find a little bit of ink. There's some good ink for me. So we're going to go around the outside. A little bit more. I'm going to sneeze. I keep saying that, but I haven't yet. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So clean that off. And that is beautiful. But we could add some speckles in there, but we're not going to because I just closed the ink pad up. Darn it. Oh, we are. Who am I kidding, right? You probably knew. She's going to open it back up because that's just who she is. Because I can. Yes. And it does add. It does add a little bit. So we just want to add some there and some like right there. Okay. Now I am happy. Now I'm happy with it. Now we are going to put these on the card base, and we could pop them up on dimensionals, but me and doing that flat thing that I'm kind of into right now, we are going to use a circle punch. Let's see which one. That's not it. I am going to use some scratch paper I have. Scrap paper. My little scrap bin here. Ooh, this is from, I can use this. This is kind of thick. This is going to give it dimension without adding that much bulk to it. But it's going to give it some height. But it's not going to cost me extra in postage. So now I'm going to glue these onto the back of all of my bits. If I wanted to make them thicker, I could. I just want them barely. Oh, that fit out really well. 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Online exclusive. But I know a lot of people, including my aunt, punches are hard for their hands. I understand where a lot of people prefer dies. I just am not one of them, especially during a video. It is easier for me to grab a punch than it is for me to grab a die, grab the machine, because I don't like having them in camera. So now we're going to add just glue to this. So I just made a skinny dimensional, a very large one at that. So this, gotta scoot it up. This one. What do you guys think of this card? I cannot wait to read your comments on this one. I can't wait to read your comments on everything, but this is different. This may not be a lot of people's cup of tea per se, and I think it's different, and I like that. I like it a lot. I can even scoot this one down a little bit more. Now, if you didn't have this card base, which I know a lot of people don't, you can use a blender brush. Highland Heather or Fresh Freesia. I would do, one of the colors in the kit is Berry Burst, but not Berry Burst would be really dark. So I would say Highland Heather, maybe Bubble Bath, and then not Lost Lagoon. This is more mint macaron, but you could use very light Lost Lagoon, Pool Party, and then some soft sea foam on top of it to get that same effect. So there we have it. And once again, I'm going to put this in my envelope here. Let's do it this way for a minute, and we're going to put it through the tester, right? We're going to drop it through the tester. Oh, it has to go this way. Yep. I know you guys are like, why are you showing us that? Just because I can. You guys are so fun. Thank you. You guys allow me to come into your homes, share my love of paper crafting, and you share back to me in the most amazing ways with your comments, your reaching out. The cards that you guys have sent me, they mean the world to me. They really do. The crafting community, it is so powerful to invoke joy and that uplifting sense that people need. And yeah, Facebook and all that electronic stuff, I that's just okay. Somewhere along the line, civilization, my opinion, lost the power to connect. And a physical card that somebody has put a lot of thought into, whether you picked it out at a store or you handmade it, there is a connection there. And I think that's part of why I love this so much. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come in and share my love of paper crafting with you. Now, I just thought about it. We could add a few of these little bits in here. They won't add any bulk. So let's do that. And then we will say farewell for another day. So we're going to add one here, a little one like there. And we're going to add another large one here. And yeah, I can use more than one on this card. And I'm just trying to find like open spaces there. And then one more down here. So different placement. I really love this. And I got to do the Wink Estella. I'm going to stay away from the black, and I don't want to go in to the darker area because I don't want to blend it at all. I want them to stay the way they are because they are stamped off. So I'm just being choosy with where I place the Wink Estella. But some of you may, like me, who over-purchased card bases at one time, might have something similar to this. I'm going to tell you something else. Let me show you if I can grab it. This would make beautiful. Where did I just put those? I just used them in a video. Oh, I just stuck them in here. Okay. Anything. I have to get up because I want to show you, because these could be used. If you don't have this, I just use these. See this here? You could use paper like this, DSP like this, with that watery movement. That would give you the same basic effect of this card base, okay? So don't think that you can't. There are other options out there. This would be just lovely either way. Okay, so there are options. It's just something I had. It was handy, easy to do. Thank you all for watching, and please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Thanks again. Bye-bye.